All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday as we have an NFL doubleheader for you tonight. First up, an AFC West matchup. It'll be the Denver Broncos visiting the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders are 7-4 coming in, a half game behind the Kansas City Chiefs. If the Raiders win, they'll be tied with the Chiefs for first place in the AFC West. The Chiefs lost to the Bears during our Thanksgiving game earlier this week. The Broncos come in at 2-9. They've been eliminated from the playoffs. However, when these two teams played 5 weeks ago in Denver in Week 8, it went to overtime, and the Raiders won by a score of 40-37. It was a wild game. The Broncos always play the Raiders tough. Both Viking Skywalker and Evil Dead are taking the Raiders in this one. Viking Skywalker is 43-34 on the season. Evil Dead is 110-72 on the season, catching up with Misty, as she says back here. We didn't see Waldo at all last night. Hopefully he's back tonight. And our second game of the doubleheader later on tonight will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the LA Chargers. We'll get to see Misty's favorite team, the Bucs, in our next game. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's head out to the Oakland Coliseum for this one. Broncos Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. Looking live at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. It's the Broncos and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders, Broncos, longtime AFC West rivals, meet again here in Week 13. The Raiders can catch the Kansas City Chiefs in the standings with a win today. Broncos just playing for pride. They've been eliminated from the playoffs already. They are 2-9. Raiders get the ball first, run away. Live from Oakland. About 7 yards deep, Crosland will take a knee, touchback. And the Raiders will have it at their own 25-yard line. Starting quarterback for the Oakland Raiders, Cam Ward, the second-year quarterback out of the University of Miami. We don't use the Titans, so he went to the Raiders. He led the Raiders to the AFC West title last season. Raiders are 7-4 this season, and they can be tied for first with a win here today. However, the way the last game went, back and forth in Denver 5 weeks ago, I wouldn't rule out a Bronco upset. 1st and 10. Ward in the shotgun, a back on either side.
Here we go.
Griner in motion. Ward hands off to Cousins. Orlando Cousins 3 yards out to the 28-yard line. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Manning, Graves, Gillespie, Allen, and Walters. And then it's Clymer, Law, Cousins, Griner, and Crosland. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. Carlos Laws came up, made the tackle for the Broncos. 6th-year defensive back out of San Diego State. 2nd and 7. Raiders at their own 28. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward throws outside to Cousins. He's going to be hit for a loss of 4. Coming up to make the tackle, number 42. That's Lance Grady, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, the defensive back. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Raiders. Orlando Cousins, the running back, in his 6th year out of Louisiana Tech. Nice open field tackle by Grady. Raiders trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening drive. It'll be 3rd and 11. Raiders at their own 24. They come out 4 wide. Ward in the shotgun.
Let's go. 38.
Ward draws back. Ward looking. Ward throws deep, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, James Thomas, in his 8th year out of Clemson. And the Raiders do go 3 and out. It'll be 4th and 11, and they'll have to punt at their own 24-yard line. So the Bronco defense gets an early stop. It'll be 4th down. Coming out will be Carter Ritchie, the punter. Ritchie gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 32. Bringing it back for the Broncos. Number 86, Jeff Smith, the rookie out of SMU. Out to the 36-yard line. Starting quarterback for the Broncos, Braxton Brown, the rookie out of Michigan State. Just like Kansas City, Denver drafted Brown in the supplemental draft because Riley Lawler retired suddenly after only 1 season with the Broncos. He was with Dallas before that, so they were scrambling for a quarterback. 1st and 10, Denver from the 36-yard line. Raiders went 3 and out. This will be the Broncos' opening possession. 3 receivers to the near side. Brown in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Brown draws back, hands off to Lattimore, and Perry Lattimore makes his way out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11, and that'll be a Denver 1st down. 7th-year running back out of Appalachian State, Perry Lattimore, the 2nd oldest of the 4 Lattimore brothers. 1st down, Denver. Regardless of the records, these 2 teams always seem to play each other tight. 1st and 10 for the Broncos at their own 47. Brown to Lattimore, and Lattimore makes his way to the 50, a 3-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Broncos offense. Up front, Andre Sparks, Barton Fitzgerald, and Elliott. And then it's DeCarva, Miles, Lattimore, Vaughn, and Cruz. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Broncos at midfield. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. On a beautiful day in the East Bay. 62 degrees at kickoff, a nice day here in Oakland. Brown under center in the I formation. Brown to Lattimore. And Lattimore trying to get outside. Fumbles, and the Raiders are going to recover. He left the ball on the field. Recovered by Alfred Bullock, the third-year defensive end out of Oklahoma State. Somebody got the ball out of there. I didn't see who made the hit. Let's check it out again. He was hit by number 98, Ron Springs, the third-year defensive end out of Iowa. So the Broncos turn it over. The Raiders get it back. This will be their second possession now. No score, 5:49 left in the first quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13 on Jammin' Sports, and now they want to review it. He may have been down. We'll find out. That's going to be Bronco football. His knee's on the ground, then the ball comes out. They're going to overturn that. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what the official says. It's overturned. It'll be Denver football. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Broncos at the Raider 48-yard line. So the Broncos dodged an early bullet there. Viking voicing his displeasure. 4 wide, Brown in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Brown drops back. Brown throws. Caught by Lattimore out of the backfield. And Lattimore down to the 39, a gain of a 9. And a Bronco first down. That'll move the chains. Coming up to make the tackle for the Raiders, number 55, that's Kevin Hayes, the 4th-year linebacker out of Texas. So the Broncos got something going here now, 1st and 10. At the Raider 39-yard line, Broncos come out in the offset I. Brown under center. Brown to Lattimore, gets hit in the backfield, a loss of 3. Coming in to make the play, James Wembley, the 13th-year linebacker out of Missouri. The former 49er, Wembley, comes flying in there and gets the stop. It'll be a loss of 2 yards back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Broncos at the Raider 42. Coming up on 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Brown in the gun. Hands off to Lattimore up the middle, and Lattimore down to the 37, a gain of 5. Let's take a look at the Raiders' defense. They play a 4-3. Bullock, Cripps, Hackney, and Ryan up front. Linebackers, Springs, Smith, and Stokes. And the secondary for the Raiders, Law, Kearney, Jefferson, and Hill. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Broncos at the Raider 37-yard line. It's the Broncos' second possession. 4 wide. Actually, the Broncos' opening position. I'm sorry. Brown draws back. Brown throws, and nobody home. Incomplete. He was looking for Benjamin Gable, but he turned inside instead of going outside. It'll be 4th down. And now the Broncos will try a 54-yard field goal. Braden Oliver, the rookie out of Utah, will come on. Nelson's in the house. Good to see you, Nelson. Kick is up. And I don't think that's going to make it off the upright or a crossbar. No good. He hit the crossbar. He was hoping it would bounce over, but it bounced the other way. No good. Oh, so close. Raiders will take over now. 1st and 10 going the other way. We're still scoreless here in the first quarter. Nelson has joined us. Welcome in, Nelson. Misty says hi. Viking, say hi to Nelson. Nelson, say hi to Viking. Misty says hi to Viking. Viking lives down in Orlando, in the Orlando, Florida area. 1st and 10. Cam Ward in the shotgun. Cousins in motion. Empty backfield now for Ward on 1st and 10. Ward draws back. Throws. Caught by Griner. And Greg Griner, not much, as he's taken down quickly. The big tight end, the former Packer. Here's the Broncos defense. Miles, Fuller, and Manning up front. They play a 3-4. Linebackers, Burks, Pierce, Thomas, and Lloyd. And the secondary for Denver, Cameron, Battle, Benjamin, and Laws. No gain on the play as Greg Griner makes the catch, the 16th year tight end out of Texas. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. 3:25 and counting.
Come on, let's go.
Gotcha, Nelson. Ward looking. Throws downfield. Antonio Abrams makes the catch at the Denver 44-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 12. And that'll be a Raider first down. Tackle made by Jackson Hughes, 8th year safety out of Georgia. Raiders into Bronco territory now. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Raiders come out. Ward under center, everybody in tight, single back. White in motion. Ward to Cousins, and Cousins a yard to the 43-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. James Thomas, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Clemson. On 2nd and 9 from the Bronco 43. Raiders come out, excuse me, in the I formation. Ward to Cousins up the middle, and Orlando Cousins down to the 39, a gain of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Jackie Pierce, the 2nd year linebacker out of Notre Dame. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Raiders now at the Denver 39-yard line. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Raiders are driving. They come out 4 wide. Big 3rd down, though. Ward in the gun. Ward draws back. Throws. Caught by Griner. And Greg Griner to the 34-yard line. Close to the marker. He's going to be short. They needed 5. He got 4. It'll be 4th and inches. Griner, the former Green Bay Packer tight end. Played 15 years with the Packers. They let him go. The Raiders picked him up. Raiders going to try a field goal. This will be from 51 yards. Garrett Brown to get the Raiders on the board. The kick is up. And the kick is good, just over the crossbar. And the Raiders take a 3-0 lead. 1:21 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. That's right, roll for initiative. Raiders kick a field goal, roll for initiative. .121 left in the first. We have the Buccaneers and the Chargers after this later on tonight. We get to see Misty's favorite team, the Bucs. There's the kickoff. This will be fielded by Samson DeCarva at the 7-yard line over the 25-30. And DeCarva brings it out to the 31. Samson DeCarva in his 6th year out of Missouri. 1st and 10 Broncos now, down 3-0. They'll have it at their own 31-yard line. 1:17 left in the first quarter. Denver at 2-9. They've been eliminated from the playoffs. Just playing for pride the rest of the way. Broncos come out, 1st and 10. 4 receivers spread wide. Brown in the shotgun. Brown hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore pushing his way out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 12. And that'll be a Denver first down. As Perry Lattimore out to the Bronco 43-yard line. Tackle made by number 30, Dwayne Jefferson, the fourth-year safety out of Hampton, which is located in Virginia, Hampton University. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. 4 wide for Denver. Brown drops back. Brown fires downfield, caught by Restrepo. Xavier Restrepo out to the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard gain across midfield, and that'll be a first down for Denver. Restrepo, the second-year wide receiver out of the University of Miami. Tommy Hill came up and made the tackle, the second-year defensive back out of Nebraska. We're down to 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Broncos come out 4 wide. Brown under center. Brown to Lattimore. Up the middle. Lattimore gets the first down out to the 35. An 11-yard gain by Perry Lattimore. And I think that's going to do it for the first quarter. As time is winding down, we'll watch the replay. And at the end of the first quarter, Raiders lead at 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. We go to the second quarter. Raiders lead the Broncos 3-0. The Raiders trying to catch the Kansas City Chiefs for first place in the division. At 7-4, the Broncos are 2-9. Broncos have been mathematically eliminated from the playoffs already. First and 10, Denver from the Raider 35-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Brown under center. Brown draws back. Brown rolls out the other way. He's going to step up, and he's going to take off. And he's down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Oh, I stick with the sports games, Nelson. I don't have time for anything else. Primarily football. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line. 5 wide for Denver. Brown in the shotgun. Brown looking. Fires, throws to Vaughn, and Zach Vaughn to the 27, a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd and 3. Zach Vaughn, the second-year tight end out of Ohio State, coming up to make the tackle, number 59, Raylan Smith, the rookie linebacker out of South Florida. Big third down for Denver right here. They're on the edge of field goal range. 4 wide. Brown in the shotgun. Brown fakes the handoff. Rolls out. He's going to take off. And Braxton Brown picks up the first down. Nobody there, all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 13-yard run by Braxton Brown, the rookie out of Michigan State. First down, Denver. All the way down to the Raider 14-yard line. James Kearney, the safety on the tackle. 8th-year safety out of Wake Forest. .637 and counting here in the first half. On 1st and 10, Broncos come out. Brown in the shotgun. Brown hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore tries to reverse his field, picks up 2 yards down to the 12-yard line. Oh, yeah. I've got the baseball game. We do that occasionally. Right now, though, we're in the middle of our NFL sim season. 2nd and 8 from the 12-yard line. Brown under center.
Here we go. Green 39.
Brown to Miles this time, and Miles inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 8. Lee Miles, the third-year back out of Auburn. And that'll be a first down for the Broncos. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Broncos looking to take the lead here on 1st and goal. Brown in the shotgun. Raiders jump. Gable on the carry, breaks a tackle, and Benjamin Gable down to the 2-yard line. I'm surprised he didn't throw a flag. The Raiders look to be offsides. Bryce Stokes on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Southern Miss. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line for the Broncos. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the half. Everybody in tight. Broncos come out in the I formation. Brown to Miles again. And Miles gets tackled for no gain. Making the tackle, number 74, Thomas Hendricks, the 2nd-year defensive end out of Jackson State. Just about every sport has a video game, Nelson. Pretty much. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Brown under center. Brown draws back. Throws a fade to Branch. Incomplete. Well covered by Bryce Stokes. The intended receiver, number 85, Marcus Branch, in his 5th year out of Troy. It'll be 4th down. And the Broncos are lucky that the Raiders didn't pick that off, as James Curdy punched the ball out of there. 4th down, the Broncos will kick a field goal. Braden Oliver from 19 yards to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 3. 4:24 left to play here in the 1st quarter, or 2nd quarter, excuse me. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Let's take a look who they play next week in Week 14. We'll take a look ahead here. In Week 14, the Raiders play at Tampa Bay next week, and Denver will play at the Jets next week. Coming up next, speaking of Tampa Bay, we've got the Bucks and the LA Chargers. We'll be down in Los Angeles for that one. Kickoff by Denver. From the 5, Edwards over the 15, 20, 25, and Edwards brings it out to the 29-yard line. That's Steve Edwards, the rookie out of Marshall, on the return. Raiders offense comes back out. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half. For those that don't know, Nelson is in my D&D group on Saturdays. He's checking in. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. In fact, Nelson, the way the crow flies, probably only lives about 5 to 6 miles away. 1st and 10 from the 29. Ward to Cousins, and Orlando Cousins out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Well, it's what I do for a living, Nelson. I'm on the radio. It's my day job. Appreciate it, though. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at their own 32. 4 wide. Ward in the gun. Ward fires downfield, caught by Haskell out to the 40-yard line. Isaiah Haskell, the rookie out of Army. Eight yards and a Raider first down. Carlos Laws on the tackle for the Broncos. But a fresh set of downs now for the Raiders. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. Ward under center, 1st and 10. White in motion. Ward fakes the handoff, throws, and threw it a bit behind his receiver. Looking for Greg Griner. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jeff Benjamin had the coverage. That'll stop the clock with 3:18 left in the second quarter. Raiders come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ward in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Ward draws back, throws, caught by Griner. Out to the 48. A gain of 8 before being tackled by, I think it was James Thomas. No, it was Lloyd. I'm sorry, number 51. Tim Lloyd, the second-year linebacker out of North Carolina State. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Raiders at their own 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes left in the half. 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. And Cousins does not get the first down. The Broncos are right there. Led by Kendall Battle, the 9th-year safety out of Boise State. They only gain a yard to be 4th and 1. Let's see if the Raiders go for it. Battle came up and made a stick. Bang. Raiders will probably punt. Carter Ritchie will come on. Ritchie gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And that's where Denver will have it, 1st and 10 going the other way. Yep, we'll be broadcasting our D&D session this Saturday at the Rogan Raven, starting at approximately 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central Time. Cuddles came by yesterday, and she got the webcam and everything all set up for me. We're tied at 3 with 2:25 left to play here in the first half. Broncos 1st and 10 for their own 14. Brown hands off to Lattimore. And Perry Lattimore out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Bryce Stokes on the tackle. That might do it until the 2-minute warning here. I don't think the Broncos will get a playoff in time. They might. And they will not. 2-minute warning. We're tied at 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. 2 minutes left in the first half. Raiders-Broncos, a low-scoring tie ball game. Both defenses have been playing well. 2nd and 7 for Denver now at their own 17-yard line. Both teams still have 3 timeouts here in the first half. Broncos come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Brown in the shotgun. Brown draws back. Brown in trouble. Brown rolls out and he's going to take off. And Braxton Brown gets tackled down at the 18-yard line, a gain of a yard. Raylan Smith on the tackle, the linebacker. Make it a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. Say hi, Misty. She waved, like you can see there. 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. 2 backs in the backfield. Brown in the shotgun. Back to throw. Brown throws. Caught. Nope. DeCarva can't hold on. Broken up by Dwayne Jefferson, the 4th-year safety out of Hampton. Incomplete. DeCarva, the intended receiver, be 4th and 5. Broncos will punt. Sam Beasley gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Crosland at the 34-yard line, and Levi Crosland finally gets taken down at the 45. And now the Raiders have great field position. You'll just imagine her waving. All right, Viking. Thank you for playing along, Viking. Raiders have 1:01 to work with. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if they can score before halftime. I'll give you my answer in a second. 1st and 10 from the 45. Ward in the shotgun.
Here we go. What? 90.
Ward looking, throws, caught by Crosland. And Levi Crosland out to the 48-yard line. Raiders take a timeout, a gain of 8. To answer your question, it would be the late Brett James, country singer who passed away a couple of months back. Great singer. He was in an airplane crash. A small airplane, like a twin-seater. He was a great, great singer. Misty's trying to tell me something. What? Misty has a toothache. 2nd and 2 from the 48. 3 wide to the far side. Ward in the shotgun. 2nd and 2.
Let's go. What? 90.
Ward, high snap, hands off to Cousins, a draw play, gets the first down, and Cousins all the way out to the 36-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 16 yards. The Raiders take another timeout. They have 1 left here in the first half. That was my mom's favorite movie of all time, The Sound of Music. It's a great movie if you've never seen it. Yeah, she'd do well with the national anthem, I think. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, down to the Bronco 36. They still have a timeout, 49 seconds left until halftime. Raiders trying to get a score going into the break. On 1st and 10, the Raiders come out. Single back, Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Ward throws, and Cousins can't hold on. Orlando Cousins dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass. It'll stop the clock. 45 seconds left until halftime. We have the Buccaneers and the Chargers coming up next. The second half of our doubleheader. We'll have another doubleheader tomorrow night, and that will wrap up Week 13. Yeah, tea bags do great to alleviate the pain. 2nd and 10, Ward looking. Throws, caught, by Griner. Down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 15 to Greg Griner. And that'll be a first down for the Raiders. Same difference, though, Misty, because it's a natural pain reliever. You can put it on anything. A hot, moist tea bag. 1st and 10, Raiders at the 21 of the Broncos. 25 seconds left. Clock is moving. Raiders come to the line. Ward in the shotgun.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
Taking their time. Ward looking. Throws inside to Clymer. And Peyton Clymer down to the 13, a gain of 8. Raiders take their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Bronco 13-yard line. That might work too. Well, the Raiders are out of timeouts. They have it at the Bronco 13. Do they take a shot at the end zone, or do they just kick the field goal? I know. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 13-yard line. Raiders are going to take a shot. 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward, play action. Rolls out. You cannot take a sack here. Ward runs for it and slides, but they're out of timeouts. Oh, poor clock management. We go to halftime. We're tied at 3 with the Broncos and Raiders here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13, the Broncos and Raiders were tied at 3 as we get set to start the third quarter. The Broncos come in at 2-9, the Raiders at 7-4. As I said in the opening, if the Raiders win, they tie the Chiefs for first place in the AFC West with 4 games to go. If the Raiders lose, they stay a game back. Broncos get the second half kickoff from the 5 to Carva over the 20, 25, and Sampson to Carva to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Broncos will have it, 1st and 10. A surprisingly low-scoring game. The last time these two teams played 5 weeks ago in Denver, it was a shootout. The Raiders won in overtime, 40 to 37. That was a high-scoring game. You have a very low-scoring game here. It's like what a difference 5 weeks makes. So we'll start the third quarter with the Broncos at their own 30. We're tied at 3. Braxton Brown, the quarterback, under center. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Brown, play action. Throws, caught by Zach Vaughn, but he can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up. He took a big hit from Raylan Smith, the linebacker. Zach Vaughn, the second-year tight end out of Oregon State. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. 4 wide. Brown in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Restrepo in motion. Brown draws back. Throws, caught by Restrepo. Out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Hey, Gracie. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie. Evil Dead's not here tonight, but just say hi, everybody. Can you give me some milk? Rinse it out first. All right. 3rd and 3 from the 37-yard line. Brown in the shotgun. Brown sets up a screen pass to Lattimore. He gets hit immediately for a 3-yard loss. Tackle made by Kevin Hayes, 4th-year linebacker out of Texas. She's getting me a glass of milk, Viking. She'll come back in. That'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos are going to have to punt. Raider defense right there. Sam Beasley will come on to punt. Viking said hi to you. Say hi, Viking. Beasley gets the punt away. And that's going to drop and go into the end zone. Touchback. And the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 6:55 left to play here in the third quarter. We're tied at 3. A low-scoring defensive contest. I had some cabbage today at lunch that was really hot. Normally cabbage isn't, but they threw some pepper flakes in there. It was delicious, but I've been feeling it ever since. Had to get a glass of milk. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ward hands off to, this is Casey Law around the outside. Law down the sideline. All the way out to the 44-yard line. A 24-yard gain by Casey Law, 3rd-year back out of Navy. Finally tracked down and tackled by Carlos Laws, the defensive back. 1st down, Raiders at their own 44-yard line. That's the longest play from scrimmage by either team so far this game. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Raiders, 3 to the near side. Ward in the shotgun. Ward to Cousins. Orlando Cousins makes his way to the 50. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. James Thomas, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders at midfield. Raiders come out, 3 to the far side. Ward under center.
Come on, let's go.
Ward draws back. Throws and caught by Levi Crosland out to the 42. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Raider first down. Levi Crosland, the 5th-year receiver out of Virginia. Tackle made by Parker Cameron, the 8th-year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. But Crosland hauls it in for a Raider first down. 5:35 and counting. Raiders come out, 3 to the near side. Ward under center.
Let's go.
Ward fakes the handoff, throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Abrams, touchdown, Raiders. A 42-yard touchdown catch by Antonio Abrams, the rookie out of LSU. A 42-yard touchdown catch, and the Raiders go up 9-3. He had a step beyond the secondary, and Ward's pass was right there. Caught him in stride. Viking Skywalker's got to like that. He took the Raiders in this one, as did Evil Dead. Vikings probably at home going, yes. Garrett Brown will come on for the extra point. It's Wednesday. It's his pinball night. Garrett Brown for the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 10-3. 5:21 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead gave me his picks earlier today. He took the Raiders in this one. He's taking the Chargers in the next game. He thinks the Chargers are going to upset Tampa Bay. We'll see. Garrett Brown will kick from the 7. Smith on the return over the 20, 25. And Jeff Smith brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Broncos will have it. 1st and 10, down 10-3. Let's see what the Bronco offense can do. They went 3 and out on their last drive. Yeah, if I ever won the lottery, I'd have all that. I've seen those tables with the video board built in, and you can bring up all your battle mats on the TV screen in the board. Those are great. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Brown. Oh, Brown, before he can hand off, gets sacked. Leighton Cripps. Nobody blocked him. He came in there, and before Brown could execute a handoff, watch Cripps right here. He's lucky he didn't fumble this. A loss of 4 yards. Leighton Cripps, the 11th-year defensive tackle out of Kansas State. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Broncos, back at the 26-yard line. They make those custom tables, but they're expensive. They start at around $1,200. Lattimore on the carry out to the 30. He gets the 4 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 10 as Bryce Stokes makes the tackle. I've seen some nice ones. I mean, if money was no object, I know what I would get. 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Brown in the shotgun on 3rd down.
Here we go now.
Brown, play action. Fires downfield, caught by DeCarva. All the way out to the 47, a 23-yard gain to Samson DeCarva into Raider territory. 1st down, Denver. Broncos trying to tie the game back up. Dwayne Jefferson, the safety, came up, made the tackle. 1st down, Denver, now in Raider territory. Coming up on 4 minutes left now in the third quarter. On first down. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Brown under center. Brown draws back. Throws, caught by Restrepo. No. Gets ripped away, incomplete. Broken up by James Wembley, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos at the Raider 47. First of all, if I ever won the lotto, I would get a big house that would have a huge room that I could make into my game room. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4 wide. Brown to Lattimore. And Lattimore is going to end up losing a yard as Bryce Stokes makes the tackle for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 11 back at the 48. I'd make sure I had enough shelves in the room to put all my stuff. All my figures, all my terrain, all my stuff, all my books. I'd have a big table. Give everybody a lot of room. 3rd and 11 from the 48-yard line. 5 wide. Empty backfield for Brown. Brown draws back. Brown looking. Brown rolls out. And Brown just throws it away at the last second. Exactly. Exactly, Nelson. You read my mind. Fourth and 11. Beasley back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will take over. They're up 10-3 on the Broncos here. We're in the third quarter, 3:07 left to play. Raiders up by 7. They can make it a 2-score game now with any type of score. On 1st and 10, Raiders come out in the eye. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins, and Orlando Cousins to the 20, a gain of a yard, if that much. Now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 as James Thomas, the linebacker, comes up and makes the tackle. Under 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. On 2nd and 10, 3 receivers to the near side. Excuse me. Ward fakes the handoff. Fires deep, caught by Crosland, wide open down the sideline. Levi Crosland forced out of bounds at the Bronco 33-yard line. 47 yards. Levi Crosland, the 5th-year receiver out of Virginia. First down Raiders, deep in Bronco territory now at the Denver 33-yard line. Raiders trying to make this a 2-possession game. Starting to pull away from the Broncos now. Two and a half minutes left now in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 33. Ward in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws near side to Crosland. Coming across out to the 24. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Kendall Battle, the safety, came up, made the tackle. As we're coming up on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 1 from the Bronco 24. Raiders come out 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward fakes the handoff. Fires deep, caught by Crosland. No, incomplete. Broken up by Kendall Battle at the last second. Oh man, if I had a holodeck, I'd be dangerous. 3rd and 1 from the 24-yard line. I'd input all my stuff into a holodeck. 3rd and 1 from the 24-yard line in the offset eye. Ward to Cousins, gets the first down inside the 10. Orlando Cousins to the 9-yard line. A gain of 15. It'll be 1st and goal, Raiders at the Bronco 9. Vikings got to like this. If I had a holodeck, I would take all my fantasy worlds, all the information on it, plug it into the computer, and we'd all go exploring. 1st and goal from the 9. Raiders come out. Ward under center. Ward draws back, hands off to Law, draw play, and Casey Law is in for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run by Casey Law, the 3rd-year back out of Navy. And the Raiders go up 13-6. The Raiders have made it a 2-possession game. I think they are. Denver is just having a rough season. They played the Raiders tough in the first half, but Oakland is pulling away now. Misty's trying to tell me something. Give me a second. Garrett Brown for the extra point. Yeah, I would do that. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders are up 17-3, 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, Misty, what? You have a Tennessee what? Oh, Misty says she's had a tough season too. I'm wearing headphones. It's hard to hear. I have the game sounds in my ear. And I also can hear myself talking. I can hear the crowd and I can hear the players and all that. Garrett Brown will kick off for the Raiders, From the 7, DeCarva over the 20, 25, and Samson DeCarva brings it out to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Broncos will have it, 1st and 10. Nelson, are you off tonight by chance? You're on that weird schedule. What is it, 3-3-2, or I don't know how it goes. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. I liked it better when you were off every Saturday. I'm one player short on the week shot. You're not there. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Brown under center. Brown fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. He's got a man. Colt Cruz can't hold on. Broken up at the last second by Herschel Grady, the 8th-year defensive back out of Louisville. You're off tonight and tomorrow, but you have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got it. Second and 10 from the 28-yard line. Broncos come out in the I formation. A minute 6 left in the 3rd quarter. Brown to Lattimore, and Lattimore goes nowhere. No gain. Coming in there, putting the smackdown on, is Xander Hackney, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Florida State. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Broncos at their own 28-yard line. I think Viking Skywalker's right. The Raiders are pulling away. 5 wide, empty backfield. Brown in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Brown draws back, throws, and incomplete. It bounced off his intended receiver. He was looking for Xavier Restrepo, incomplete. Broncos go 3 and out. It'll be 4th and 10. Well, Nelson will be on tomorrow night as well at 7 o'clock Central Time. Beasley gets the punt away. From the 13-yard line, Crosland brings it out to about the 28-yard line. out to the 29-yard line. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, Misty's showing me the United States is going to start phasing out the penny. Today is the last day that they got minted in Philadelphia. I heard that news story earlier. First and 10. Raiders will start from their own 29. They're going to start rounding things off to the nearest 5 cents. First and 10. Brown under center.
Here we go. What?
Or actually Ward under center. Hands off to Cousins. Cousins will lose a yard back to the 28-yard line. Well, now they say no gain. David Fuller on the tackle, the 8th-year defensive tackle out of San Jose State. No more pennies, yay. Well, they'll stay in circulation for a while. And that's the end of the third quarter. Raiders up 17-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. We go to the fourth quarter. Excuse me. Raiders and the Broncos. Raiders up 17-3. Jimmy Jam along with Viking Skywalker and Nelson in the house. Nelson lives about 5 to 6 miles from me, Viking. Viking Skywalker lives in the Orlando, Florida area. Second and 10 from the 28-yard line. Ward to Cousins up the middle. Orlando Cousins across the 40. Well, they'll mark him down at the 40. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders. Misty's cracking jokes back here. Raiders trying to make it a 3-score game. Every fall I get kind of a cough for a few weeks. I hate it. First and 10, Raiders. At their own 40-yard line. Ward under center.
Let's go.
Ward hands off to Cousins. Comes to the near side where nobody is. And Cousins all the way out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 19 into Bronco territory. First down, Raiders. As Al Davis used to say, the Raiders. I miss Al Davis. He was a character. First and 10, Raiders at the Bronco 41-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes left in regulation. Ward under center.
Come on, let's go.
Ward hands off to Cousins again. Up the gut. Another big gain. Orlando Cousins down to the 19-yard line. 22 yards. Cousins now close to 100 on the day. He's at 97. Another Raider first down. First and 10 from the Bronco 19-yard line. First and 10. 4 wide. Ward in the gun. Ward draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Griner. And Greg Griner down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Coming up to make the tackle, Parker Cameron, the defensive back. Don't forget, we have a doubleheader tonight. It'll be the Chargers entertaining the Buccaneers down in Los Angeles after this. Misty's team, the Buccaneers. 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Ward under center.
Come on, let's go.
Ward hands off to Carlos, or not Carlos, Casey Law. Carlos is on the Broncos. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 13-yard line. They're not related. Casey Law is Casey Law, singular, and Carlos Laws, plural, on the Broncos. 3rd and 3, Raiders from the Bronco 13-yard line. Ward in the shotgun. Ward draws back. Fires to the end zone. Caught by Griner. Touchdown, Raiders. A 13-yard touchdown catch by Greg Greiner, the 16th year tight end out of Texas. And the Raiders go up 23-3. They're up by 3 touchdowns. They're just blowing away the Broncos now. And Garrett Brown will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 24-3, 5:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Well, the Broncos have their work cut out for them. They're down by 3 touchdowns with about 5.5 minutes left. Good luck with that. It looks like the Raiders are going to be 8-4. They'll tie the Chiefs atop the AFC West. They'll be in first place. The Seahawks are 1 game back at 7-5. Denver's going to drop to 2-10. Garrett Brown will kick off. 2 yards deep. Smith brings it out over the 15-20. And Jeff Smith out to the 26-yard line. $5:23 left. Well, the Broncos just playing for pride now. Let's see if the Broncos can at least get a touchdown before the game's over. It does look like ours. 1st and 10, Broncos. Denver comes out, 5 receivers wide. Brown in the shotgun. Brown draws back, throws, and it's knocked down. It hit the back of a Raider, Leighton Cripps. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 5:21 left. I think Colt Cruz, the wide receiver, was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 for Denver at their own 26. Brown draws back, throws, caught by Zach Vaughn, and Vaughn pushing his way out to the 42, a gain of 16. First down, Denver. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. We're down to about 5 minutes left. Raylan Smith on the tackle. Having no idea that they were all the names of football teams. Yeah, there you go. Wow. 1st and 10, Denver, under 5 minutes to play. Broncos at their own 42, down by 21. Brown in the shotgun.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Brown draws back, fires deep, and it's intercepted. Tommy Hill coming back the other way for the Raiders. And Hill brings it back to the 47-yard line. Tommy Hill in his 2nd year out of Nebraska. It'll be Raider football at the Bronco 47-yard line. That's pretty much going to do it right there. The answer to that question, foolish. Charger, I got you. I understand what you're saying. Raiders are going to be 8-4. I know we still have 4:44 left, but I don't see the Broncos coming back now. The only thing in doubt now is the final score. 1st and 10 Raiders from the Bronco 47 in the I formation. Ward to Casey Law, and Law out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Jackie Pierce, the 49ers. Jackie Pierce on the tackle, the linebacker. I'm already updating the standings. I'll update the final score here in a bit. Hands off to Law again, and Casey Law down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. That'll be another Raider first down. Viking Skywalker talking in hieroglyphics there. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Denver 36, 3:40 and counting. Raiders come out 4 wide. Ward under center. Ward to Cousins. Orlando Cousins pushing forward down to the 33. A gain of 3 yards. It's going to make it a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tackle made that time by Ron Burks, the rookie defensive end out of Colorado. Under 3 minutes left. We'll have the 2-minute warning soon. Raiders come out in the eye. Ward to Law around the outside, and Casey Law down to the 29. A gain of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ron Burks again on the tackle. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning, as Raiders will just take their time. And it does. Raiders up 24-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. 2 minutes left in this one. This one's been over for a while now. The Raiders up 24-3. Raiders will tie the Chiefs for first in the AFC West with 4 weeks remaining in the schedule. The Chiefs and the Raiders play each other right here in Oakland on the final week of the season, and that could be for the division championship. 3rd and 3. Raiders come out in the eye. Ward to Law, and Law picks up the first down. 3 yards down to the 26-yard line. Parker Cameron comes up and makes the tackle. And as expected, the Broncos are not going to take a timeout. They know the game's over. They're just going to let the time run out. It was a close first half. Yeah, if I got some sponsors, I could throw a commercial or two in there. 1st and 10 from the 26. 4 wide. Cousins up the middle. A flag is down as Cousins gets to about the 23-yard line. This may be on the Raiders. Block in the back on Oakland. Antonio Abrams, the wide receiver, is penalized. That'll back it up. It'll be 1st and 17. That penalty happened 3 yards downfield. That'll stop the clock with 1:15 left. It will just delay the inevitable. On 1st and 17, Raiders come out in the eye.
Here we go. White, 90.
Ward to Law. Yeah, Broncos just walked their mommy. Casey Law picks up 3 to the 30-yard line and bring up 2nd and 14. Neither team stopping the clock. They know the game's over. Denver just wants to get back on the plane, go back to Colorado. Down to 43 seconds. Raiders come out. Ward under center. 2nd and 14. White in motion. Ward to Cousins. He gets tackled in the backfield. A loss of 3. Now it'll be 3rd and 17 again. Ron Burks on the tackle. But the Raiders, they don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. We're under 40 seconds. Raiders can just let the clock run out. And then we'll head down the coast to Los Angeles. It'll be the Bucks and the Chargers. About 5 minutes after this one's over, we'll go there. Just hang around. We'll stop the stream and we'll come back.
Here we go.
And the time runs out. Your final score, the Raiders 24, the Broncos 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers, Bucks up next. We'll see you then.